Bobby Hart, an intrepid journalist and photographer, had spent years traversing the globe, capturing the essence of every place he visited. His photographs were not just images. They were stories that spoke to the soul, each one telling a tale of adventure, beauty, and human connection. His latest assignment had brought him to the heart of the Amazon jungle, where he hoped to document the life and customs of the indigenous tribes and the rich biodiversity of the region. Bobby had always been drawn to places that were off the beaten path, and the Amazon was no exception. With his camera slung around his neck and a notebook in his pocket, he set out each day with a group of locals who were experts in tracking animals. Among them was a woman named Aila, whose knowledge of the jungle was unparalleled. Her grace and wisdom intrigued Bobby, and he found himself drawn to her in a way he hadn't felt in years.
One humid afternoon, Bobby climbed a towering tree to get a better angle of a flock of colorful macaws. As he leaned out on a branch to take the perfect shot, the branch snapped, sending him plummeting to the ground. Pain shot through his leg and he realized he couldn't stand. Panic began to set in, but then he heard Aila's calm voice.
"Stay still, Bobby, I'm here,"
she said, kneeling beside him. With gentle hands, she examined his injury and quickly fashioned a splint from nearby branches and vines. Bobby marveled at her skill and composure, even as the pain throbbed through his leg. Over the next few days, Aila took care of Bobby, tending to his injury and helping him navigate the jungle.
They spent hours talking, sharing stories of their lives.
Bobby learned that Aila had grown up in the jungle, her deep connection to the land and its creatures shaping her worldview.
Aila, in turn, was fascinated by Bobby's tales of far-off places and his passion for capturing the world's beauty through his lens.
Despite the circumstances, Bobby continued to take photographs, documenting the daily life in the village and the extraordinary wildlife around them.
Aila often accompanied him, guiding him to hidden spots and helping him understand the intricate balance of the jungle ecosystem.
Bobby's admiration for her grew with each passing day, not just for her knowledge and skills, but for her kindness and strength. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Bobby confessed his feelings.
Aila, meeting you has been the highlight of my journey. You've shown me a world I never knew existed, and I find myself falling for you more every day.
Aila smiled, her eyes reflecting the flickering flames.
Bobby, you have a spirit of adventure that matches the wild heart of the jungle. I feel the same way about you.
When it was time for Bobby to leave, he felt a pang of sadness.
I don't want to say goodbye.
Then don't. Stay, or if you must go, know that you always have a home here.
Bobby knew his work would take him to new places, but he promised Aila he would return. And he did, again and again, their love story becoming another beautiful chapter in the epic journey of Bobby Hart, the journalist who found adventure and love in the heart of the jungle. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story about Bobby and his adventure in the jungle.